turn it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will take the first swing of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Looking for a man. It's Allen. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack him? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw darts. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come out early. You cannot let him sit back there and pick you up.
Breaks into the open. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Tempo and overdrive.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. Trying to barge in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on third and goal. Robinson will throw. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. He splits the upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Allen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. The snap sets up the throw. He'll get rid of it. He's got an open man. Smashes ahead. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. With jet sweep pass. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll try to sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Touchdown, Penn State! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 7-3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Baylor is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Robert Griffin III, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kansas State. For now, it's back to you, Philip.
Turning it on! Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Robinson looking to pass. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Fires on the move. Got his man. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Caught in the backfield, it's Parks. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. About to snap it for the 8th time on this drive, and it's a 3rd down and 4. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running back searching for a hole. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He'll pull it on the read. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The give to the back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Drop play, quarterback keeps it. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the big fella.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. On the way, and you betcha, a 59-yard field goal.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Allard. He lofts one down the sideline. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! A great catch and run for 6.
Number 8.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off?
Pass interference.
We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off play action. Using his feet to buy time. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And 3rd and long, and the offense goes with a little play action. I don't know why the threat of the run. I'm not scared by that. You can tell the defense doesn't honor it, doesn't buy it, flies by the line, gets to the quarterback, gets the big 3rd down stop.
They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. And the returner goes down. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the bootleg. Wants to throw it. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to pass, it's Aller. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Trying to take it back. And a super return as he takes it all the way down to the 24-yard line. About the only good thing that happened for the offense on that play, at least it wasn't a pick 6. What a return.
Yeah, that didn't look good for the offense. You know all those big fellas, those O-linemen, they're not going to be able to go make the play. So as the DB getting the interception, you know if you can break that play and you can get past that level, it might be to the house. It might be to the crib. Lucky that wasn't a pick 6 if you're on offense.
This offense has it with really good field position. Trying to beat him to the left. Find some fresh air. There he goes. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Baylor is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Robert Griffin III, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by 11 to Kansas State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Drew Aller feels as if he has unfinished business at Penn State. Tyler Warren is gone, but Aller still with a plethora of weapons at his disposal, and maybe, David, giving him a path to redemption in the college football playoff.
Yeah, and when we saw him finish, it wasn't the best, right? He made the big turnover. They had a chance to go to the national title game, but Penn State took some next steps, and he took some next steps. So if the talent in this offense, another year with Colton Ecke, the running back's back, like this offense could really take that next step.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll go to the ground. Inside the 15. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Nittany Lions didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Touchdown, Penn State! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll leave it with him. Oh, better look out! Oh, what a cut! They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. They'll give it to him again. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Robinson will throw. They'll run the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he got loose. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Ivy. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. To the first down. Under fire. Lets it fly. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Throws to the tight end. He's open on the right. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Pressure coming. Dances away. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Dinkins. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Works the middle of the field. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Just enough time to get off one more snap. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. No good. Guys, they could have cut the deficit in half if that field goal had been good, still down by 6.
And that hurts, missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the Rose Bowl.
The Nittany Lions will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Keeping it on the ground to open the 2nd half. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the move, it's Avery. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. They'll try to run for it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down for this offense. Robinson looking to pass. Shoots it to the left. And he dropped it. Just didn't hook the thing all the way in. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
For this defense, man, to get back into the game, we talked about it at half. They got to pressure the quarterback. They got to force some sacks, and they do it. On this first drive, they get to him. They get him on the ground. Nice job by this defense.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quick completion on the out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Going to sling it on second down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The kick is on its way. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. First play of the drive, it's the end around. Oh, that did not go as planned except for the defense. They were right there to make the big stop. Off the play fake. They're working that left side. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Robinson will throw. Bringing the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Really nice job by the defense because they're doing their part, especially these last two drives now. Trailing here in the second half, but not by much. And they know if they just keep getting it back to their offense, good things are going to happen. Really nice job on third down that time, getting the sack and now giving their offense another chance.
And here comes the punt team.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Tight end now in motion. They go to the ground. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got him downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
Leaves it with the running back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Zings it complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Louisville rolled to victory. And how about that Cardinals quarterback? Remember, this is a program that produced Lamar Jackson. So to gush about a play caller there, that's saying something. One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other...
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Makes the catch down the right side. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Oh, he's got some space. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Robinson looking to pass. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Sets up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here on 3rd down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Trying to pound it in. He will not get there. Brought down at the 1, and the 2-point try is no good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Using his legs, it's Allen. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. To the air, it's Allard. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. And we've been treated to quite the performance so far from both sides. Let's take a moment and have a look at the stats. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. The give on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Allen. He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. They booted away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. They'll try to run for it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Robinson will throw. Got the quick pass. Runs through a tackle. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter, you got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passive.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Trying play action. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Breaks the tackle. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. Pulls and throws out the RPO. The Nittany Lions have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Allen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Catch in the middle. It's Pena. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Man, this quarterback has been dialed in all game long. He's making outstanding decisions, and he's been so accurate throwing the football. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Motion from the wideout. Red pass, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking to throw, it's Allard. Makes the grab on the left.
And this offense has definitely got to take a second right here and understand this is the most important play of the game. It's 4th down. We got to get the 1st down over the clock and the time running. They got to make sure they get a conversion here.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll toss it to the left. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Makes the grab, it's Parks. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd down, going up top. Caught close to the marker, it's Parks. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Running into the open space. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. Robinson looking to pass. Makes the grab. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. They'll go to the counter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming, defense trying to rise up. Power football with the run. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. That is the exclamation point, and they remain perfect. What a game. We had a furious fight all the way to the final ticks, and that one is going to be remembered forever.
And I think when you're the #1 team in the country, you're coming in expecting to win. You're the favorites. Everybody's talking about you. You have all the momentum. You're the loved college football team in all of the land. To come in today, they played a competitive game, Jesse, but that's an inferior opponent they just lost to.
That's true. They've got to be more consistent moving forward as the #1 team. And we saw flashes today of why they were the #1 ranked team. We know they've got talent, but you've got to start fast. You can't shoot yourself in the foot. You can't have penalties. You can't turn the ball over. You can't have the lapses in concentration we saw today that led to them losing.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.